Hey guys, and welcome along to another video. If this is your first time here and you like watching all sorts of GT Sport related stuff, subscribe now and click the bell icon so you get notified of every video I upload and you don't miss a thing. Today's video is the next video in our beginner to winner series. This series documents my journey of going from a controller with assists to a wheel without any and trying to achieve my ultimate goal of becoming an A+ rank driver. So make sure you stay tuned to the very end of the video to see where I eventually finish and whether I make any progress. So let's get into it. In this video we're going to cover the remaining 2 races here at Dragon Trail. If you haven't seen part number 1, go check those out because there was a very eventful pair of races that preceded this one. I'll put the link in the description down below, so go check that one out if you haven't seen it already. So we qualified in 12th here. We've managed to make a place up off the start, but the Lancer's going to hang it round the outside into turn number 1. I think there was a bit of contact with the Frenchman in the Vale up in front. They've slowed themselves both down, so I see an opportunity. Let's see if we can have them both. Keep your eye on the radar there. We're going to take them both up the inside, try and stay away from that gravel on the left. The Italian's going to go deep here, run a little bit, well, I thought he was going to run wide there, he managed to survive. So I'm going to sit behind him through this tricky, sweeping left, right, left, which I don't think suits the Veyron, to be honest. The Mitsubishi is going to be much stronger through this. However, we've got the top end speed, so I can sit in his slipstream. We should be able to make a move down into this right-hander before the bus stop. Look at the pace of this thing. We're past him already. Not braking too late, braking enough. Sitting ourselves on the apex here so we can't cut back underneath. And we're up to 10th place. Coming through the bus stop here for the first time. Do not hit that barrier. The Spaniard up in front has hit that barrier. I always try to avoid them anyway because you never know when they're going to unghost. As if you do hit that wall, you're hoping you're unghosting so someone can give you a boost. But as I say that, I go real deep into the final corner there. I managed to carry some okay speed, but I'm confident this Mitsubishi is just going to have no opportunity to pass us because this thing is just too fast. It's an absolute beast. Look at it. In the radar there, we're just pulling away. As long as I can keep this Mitsubishi behind through the tricky, more technical bits where the agility of the Mitsubishi is a massive advantage, we're going to be absolutely fine because he cannot touch us on the straights. The aim for this race, the 3 out of the 4 races we did here at Dragon Trail, is just to get another decent result. We got a 2nd last time out, which was really good, despite some questionable driving from some people around me, some questionable defending tactics, shall we say. We just want to bring home a decent finish, hopefully a top 10. I'll be happy with that, as if you can see, the guy in first is the guy who was actually number 1, TX3, and I can't actually see or pronounce what his name is. Susu20, TX3 Susu20. He was actually the quickest guy and number 1 in the top 10 ranking. So it shows this lobby is much harder. There's more driver rating points up for grabs. So if I can bring home this 9th place, keep those guys behind me, I should get a decent haul of points. As you can see there, the Mitsubishi is trying to get through, but he's just not going to have the power. As soon as he gets out of the slipstream, his car goes nowhere. Coming down into the braking zone here, he's actually going to hit us up the backside. I don't know if it was intentional or not. There was no flashes from him to say sorry, so I don't know, maybe it was, but it doesn't matter. Either way, we keep the place and we've actually pulled out a bit more of a gap than we had before. We live to fight another day. We're going to fast forward onto the final lap here. Keep your eyes on the rear view. The Bugatti is just going to chuck one straight up the inside here. They're 3 abreast. There's all sorts of bumper car action going on here, which is good for us as we can scamper off through the bus stop. Just take it nice and easy through here. We do not want to hit that wall. We've managed to avoid it in the 3, or well, the 2 before and now this one, so we're clean for 3 races through there, which is positive. And we're going to come through as we come into the final corner here, and it looks if we're going to make a solid race count, and we're going to come through and take 9th place. So that should get us some more decent driver rating points and move us up further towards our goal. So here's our 9th place confirmed. Our guy doesn't look too happy with that. I'm not too mad at that. We've got 9th place and a clean race. We went up 3 positions from where we started. And having a look at our driver rating, we've managed to make another 300 points. So, not too bad, I don't think. Let's see how we get on in the 4th and final race. So here we are then. The grid for the 4th and final race here at Dragon Trail. We've got 3 A+ rated drivers in this one. We've got 2 SS's as well. So we had 5 A+ in the first one. So I anticipate another tough race here. So qualified in 13th. Not great, 13th out of 16. But I'm hoping we can make up a few places, bring home another decent result, and keep chipping away at that driver rating, because we're getting a bit stagnant around the 33,000 mark, which I'm conscious of. That's probably because we've had a few tracks that I haven't been too keen on, to be honest, as we're just going to drive past a Lamborghini and the Italian there. So we've made 2 places off the start, down into 11th, or up into 11th should I say, down into the first corner here. We've got a couple of Brits up in front. It all seems to be very well behaved at the moment. Let's see if that continues, because I've got a sneaky suspicion it won't. So we've made it through here. Remember that guy in the blue who just ghosted past, the Spaniard there. We'll be seeing him a little bit later on, but I won't ruin it for you. Some of you may have your suspicions about what's happened, maybe from the title, I don't know, but we shall see him later on. So we're up into 10th now. A couple of Brits, as I said, up in front. We're going to pick our braking point down here into this big sweeping right-hander here. I do like the way this car handles. It's not great through the twisty bits, but it's very, very stable, I find. So getting out the throttle here, because we don't want to get too close. I can't see the apex if I'm too close to them. And there we go. Hit the inside, hit the outside, and the Spaniard's going to hit us up the backside through no fault of our own. And check the radar here. He's going to just jam us straight into the wall. How do I know that? Because I saved the replay. So let's check it out from his point of view. Come in through the bus stop here. Watch me up ahead. I hit the wall, and I'm going to, unfortunately, unghost right in front of him. And then watch this. What a dick. So Polyphony, if you're watching this, we need to start banning people or changing the sportsmanship rating difficulty, I say. Because that guy should not be an S-ranked sportsmanship rating driver. And if he is, he shouldn't stay there after a move like that. Not good at all. Just ruins the game for everyone. So we need to do something about that. Fingers crossed. I mean, the penalty system is getting much, much better. However, as you can see him again there, just pinballing off everyone, pinballing off the Portuguese guy. And is that... I'm not sure who's up in front of him, but again, there's a lot of guys trying to be clean on this platform and on this game, but some people are just ruining it for everyone, and it's fine, but they need to all be put together in some sort of, I don't know, some sort of rating. You can call it whatever you want, so that if they want to battle and bump around with each other, then they can. But for me, I don't really want to see it in the S-ranked sportsmanship lobbies. So as you can see, he's got on the gravel and he's going to do something else. He's just going to come across the track, hitting the Portuguese Veyron into me, and I'm round. How do I know this? Because I saved the replay. Check it out here. He's gone into the gravel there, and then he's just come right across the track, blocking the Portuguese guy into me. I've got nowhere to go, and now I'm done. Plumb last. Absolute nightmare, and thank you again. So we're going to fast forward to one lap further down the line. The yellow flags are cause for optimism here. I thought I was going to come dead last, but it looks like two other people have had an issue in the bus stop. The Lamborghini again, we're going to fly past him, and the Veyron. So we've actually gone up to 14th place. So miraculously we may not come last in this one. Considering the events of the race, I will be very, very happy with that if that is the case. Let's see if we can hold on to 14th or make up any other places as we enter the final lap. As we come out of the bus stop for the final time here, the Frenchman behind us is going to get a good run in the Veyron. We've also still got to get rid of this penalty. So I'm not going to fight it if he wants to come up the inside there. There's no point in challenging this. He's going to go a bit deep, so we're just going to have a run up the inside here. Although I know I'm going to be doing the whole slowing down just before the start finish line thing, so I'm going to get off the racing line, try and slow down and get rid of this penalty, which we managed to do a bit early, and we come across the line dead last. So our 16th place is confirmed. Yes, he can have his hands on his hips on this one, because I think our driver rating is going to be decimated. And there we go, we've gone down to 32,707 points. So the past 4 races we did were all for nothing. From a driver rating point of view anyway, but I hope it entertained you all the same. But we've got another opportunity to get some more driver rating points at Bathurst. I'll be doing a couple of those races and bringing them to the channel after this one. So make sure you guys stay tuned to that. But for this one, I'll end the video there, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, even if the results weren't always what we had hoped. And if you did, please hit the like button and make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks again so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.